Hey YouTube, this is Scripted Valor here. We're no longer going to be doing any live recordings anymore, no live streams of Hogwarts. The reason why is because every time that I've tried to stream Hogwarts, I get about half an hour into the stream, and YouTube suddenly turns it off. My OBS app, which I use to record, my streams, it still is recording, but apparently not to YouTube. So it's streaming to somewhere, but not to the place where it's supposed to be going. So it's a really confusing thing. So what I'm going to be doing is, from this point on, if you see any Hogwarts videos, they are probably going to be 3 to 4, maybe 5 hours long. Who knows? But yeah, I will be posting these videos in stream length, mainly because I don't have an editor, and I'm too lazy to edit my own stuff. If anyone wants to offer, please know that I already have somebody in mind. I just don't have the means to pay him yet. Should this become a more popular channel, and should this become more frequent activity for me, that might change, and video quality might definitely improve. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling and just get right into this game. I have played it before, just a lot. I haven't beaten it before, so this is still technically a first playthrough. I just haven't. I've only played up to a certain point. That certain point just happens to be pretty fucking deep. Anyways, I'm gonna try getting into this. I will say at the beginning of this, starting up this game, there is an epilepsy warning. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you do have sensitivity to flashing lights, please stop the video now, or do whatever prescription thing it is that you do to be able to watch these sort of videos. But I'm just saying, if you're triggered by those sort of things, if you're triggered by flashing lights, there are flashing lights in this game. With that said, let's get right into this. So, we are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year student. Term begins on 1 September. That honestly should be first, but I'm not here to judge. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside of school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Elazar Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, M. Weasley, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. I know I botched that letter to fuck. Shut up. Alright, we're gonna go with this guy because he kind of looks like me. We're gonna go do that. It's a little bit more accurate. Skin color. I'm a pasty boy. Hairstyle. That's kind of darky looking. I really like this hairstyle for the majority of my playthrough. I don't think I ever changed it at all. Complexion. I like him to have a very clean complexion. As for his freckles, definitely not that many freckles, but that many. Eyes. You know what? Let me see if there's any like exotic eye colors. I didn't really play around with the eye colors that much. This purple is it's a few things. I think I'm gonna go with brown. Tone of voice, fine, blah, blah, blah. I'm also gonna be on hard difficulty because I was playing on normal difficulty for my first playthrough, and I felt like a god. So, yeah, I'm gonna be on hard difficulty. Besides, me getting my ass kicked is gonna be far more entertaining than me dominating shit. Believe me. Just believe me. We're also gonna go with my usual name. I'm a bit of a dark wizard, so I like to use like a necromancer name. I am a wizard.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a
I'm
second-hand
going to step
wand.
away for a moment
You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get
and
your
just
own.
let you guys watch this.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term
And I'm
feast
back.
and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
I had to get myself an
Ages since
unsponsored
I've been
drink.
to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Alright, now what were those magic words? Oh, yes. Hi-ho, silver away! Ah, he glitched! Oh, wait, no. Like the movies. Wait a minute, aren't those the guys who took down Midgard?
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
You don't need to know that.
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
For no particular reason.
extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts
What's
so
going on with
late.
that guy? What's going on with the guy
have I?
up front?
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their
he
magical
just
skills
sitting
for
up
4
front?
years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit
He
before
just
the term
elevated a
begins.
bit.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
I
Mr.
thought he sat
Osric
a
is
little
prone to flattery. I
lower.
dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Oh, so he's an ass kisser.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he
clouds
is
are
a
beautiful.
significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
I probably
She
shouldn't
wrote
be
to me
listening
about
to this.
Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his
Seems
activities.
personal.
Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I
Or, you know,
cannot
the
open it.
authorities.
Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
Or illegal.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
Yeah, so it's stolen.
I don't see a glow.
Oh, I'm a
Nor do
schizophrenic.
I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait. We did.
Some fries, guys! Man, Puff is pissed. Such an awesome detail. First time I saw that, that was like, oh!
The key! Give me your hand! Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Think?
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Yeah, it's just the flavor you gotta get over. Yeah, that's a shit.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
Well, we always knew
What the
curiosity
hell
would
got
get
into
out.
that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never.
Are you sure?
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not
In
sure.
a cave.
But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
So it brought us to a cave? A random ass
I'm
cave?
feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
Like, I mean, I know it's outside, but
I
it
would.
brought us to the cave and
But
not
stay close.
to the specific
We've
spot.
no idea who created this port key. Or why.
To fuck with us. See, it could have ported us there. Said no, we have to take this long ass walk.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London
Not
than the
far
carriage
enough,
travelled.
damn it!
We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe
Are
that
we sure it was
she,
Miriam?
and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
You don't want
A good
answers. You don't
question.
want. You don't want to
Miriam
ask
spent
questions. You don't want
years
answers.
searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
I believe the few were called
Hogwarts Castle was
druids.
built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key,
Probably
But I
Stonehenge.
am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted
Don't
to
ask
understand
questions you
why
don't want
such
answers
powerful
to.
magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
That is an opened door.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Yeah, that line right there, that opens up a lot of doors. Don't think it was intended to.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
God damn it.
Ah, up there.
Yeah, no shit. Listen here, son of boy. I
We're
have to see it
close
first.
now. It's just ahead.
You don't tell the other professors about this. We're gonna get some popsicles after this. It'll be a nice little
Steady
treat.
yourself. Reparo!
I mean, what if that just went down towards the sea and we had to grab a boat? You know, what if that didn't do what you thought it was gonna do? I guess magic. Magic.
Almost
Yeah,
there.
magic. Fuck it. Man, what a shithole.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Oops.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
A divinator. I'm just seeing he's doing a lot of like pondering his orb. There's a little long in the orb there, but pondering his orb, you know, playing the cards there. Over here he's, you know, doing astronomy. Yeah, he's a divinator.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Or is home away from home? We really have no idea of telling.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
All right, boys. Who wants to rob a bank?
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
It ain't a trip to Hogwarts without a stop the Green Gods.
hello?
I wasn't dreaming about Natalie Portman.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where do we begin?
Let me just get my pants on.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
No, 13.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
That's not the key.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you.
No, after you.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Fuck you, I'm a reptile!
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Look around!
In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest. Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts? They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
I bet our guy had
You want to
neither.
Take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure. Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault
Ah, it is glowing.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Aren't we going to the oldest section of the bank? Yeah, Vault 12.
Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
I just noticed that.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
I'll just slow walk in.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no
Revelio.
disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Man, if I couldn't see these glows, we'd be
What
fucked.
happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
You've activated my trap card.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo!
Show off.
Levioso! Confringo! Exposo! Deposo!
Protego!
Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo! Levioso! Exposo! Lumos!
Lumos. Revelli. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
All right, the kids.
Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Ow.
Stupefy.
Okay, that was a cheap shot.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
The chest over there. Right? Run, Forrest, run! Light of Galadriel?
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
Looks like the Light of Galadriel.
That is no mere
That's what I
basin.
said.
That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
Whoa, 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 whoa. Do we really want to see some random dude's memories? Who knows what he saw? This whole place could be a murder scene.
Follow my lead.
Now don't tell your professors about this.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Now let me just forget this day ever happened.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
That is one intense spell you got there, bud. I know you didn't say anything, but I recognize what it is.
Who interrupts nappy time? Seriously, get the fuck out! I have the right to defend my home. Fuck you, little midgets.
I know a way out.
I wanted that to chop his head off so bad. Every single time. Be good story.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He
He was
seems
on like a totally different
unaffected
level.
by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
There's only one place on Earth where you get the right kind of training. Welcome back, everyone.
Hey, what's up, witches?
from what I've played of this game, this is hands down not only the best rendition of the Hogwarts universe I have ever played. It's probably the best game that I've played in probably, I want to say, 10 years. And I know people are gonna, people who know me have heard me say that and have gone, really? What about Elden Ring? Elden Ring is a work of sadistical art.
Oh, good.
And I'm a
The sorting
masochist.
ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Obvious hard ass.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly
Rumors.
losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Like I said, obvious hard ass.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Oh my god, it's a stool. I've never used one before.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well.
He says it so sarcastically.
I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
I need an adult.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability.
Yeah, just blurt it out to everybody, why don't you?
A sense of ambition. An eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Fuck yeah, I do.
You belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me.
Obvious.
You
hard
are
ass.
here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Again, like I said, obvious hard ass. Hop to it.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Don't say it so loud, jackass.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Common room.
Gonna do a little exploring real quick. Just see if I can open up any chests here. Okay, good to know. I didn't see that my first time around. Okay. Alright, nothing to steal.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
It's that new fifth year. Must be different. Starting Hogwarts in your fifth year.
Wonder where they're from.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
Sebastian
Not everyone
Swallow?
has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was exciting.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you.
Snooty little
You should have listened to
shit.
me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
I wish you had been there.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Gonna kick your ass later.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Aha, you're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here?
No.
Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Tell her to fuck off. I haven't had my pixie dust.
morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It's a spellbook,
It is a
dumbass.
wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
She's basically confirmed
Why
that
don't you
wizards in
cast
this universe
Revelio
don't
on
use
that statue and see what
spellbooks.
this field guide can provide. Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
All right, I'll be right back.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Alright, sorry about the delay there.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I wonder why Madame Kagawa didn't become a professional Quidditch player. What if she not...
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
I just loaded in.
You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Don't just blurt it out.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Alright, I'm gonna take a quick moment and, end the recording here. As I have been recording for a little over an hour. It's just gonna be the introduction video. The next video should be a bit longer. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break here. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, make sure to hit that like, favorite, and subscribe button. Spread the word around. Anyways, this has been Scripted Valor. Hope to catch you in the next video. Bye!